Welcome to Black Geopolitics. My name is Tracy. I want to welcome you, first of all, to my channel. And I really do, for those of you that have not been on my channel yet, I do want you to understand a little bit about where I plan to take this channel. Um, Historically, most of my videos have been through AI. This is the first time really that I'm revealing my face. I wasn't hiding. I was just doing something that was very rapid, very easy for me to do, and to get the messages out. Now, as a devout Christian, I feel compelled uh, to help my people get prepared for something that I know is on the horizon. I knew that when I started first posting these videos about a year before the election took place. What I knew was that we were getting ready to be deluged with white supremacy. There's a concentrated effort by the US government, and that US government may be under the MAGA party, however you define it, but I don't think it's just them. This has been going on for a long time between Democrats, Republicans. One is overt, the other is covert, and they both work together. They align together. And that's you can say that's my opinion, but that's based in fact. Factual. You can go back and look at some of my videos, even though they're AI videos. You can go back and come up to speed on that. For me, coming on to this channel, I want to help you understand that before we move into kind of the new focus, I should say, of this channel. I gave you some information that was critical to you at that time prior to the elections. I did ask my people who watched my channel not to vote for either party because exploitation is not something that any intelligent human being with any self respect would want to have be the case. And when we participate in our own exploitation, no matter that 400 years has gone by, if you've seen 400 years of this, but you're still participating in that, then shame on you. It's too bad for you. But I happen to be a part of this culture. I happen to be a part of these people, and you're not going to do that on my behalf. Okay, because I don't want to be exploited. All right. Now, I do have some self respect and some dignity, and I like to maintain it. All right. Now, I know that many of my people do. So we chose not to vote, even knowing what was about to happen. We knew that the MAGA party was going to get in office, and we knew uh, what the negative impact would be to African American or Black people. As I'll call us Black because some people have co-opted the name African now, and they're not African indigenous like Elon Musk, for example. That's laughable. But anyway, I digress. But I want to make sure that on this channel we focus on the reality, on the truth of things. Okay, and so in the past. I gave you information on a critical level that you needed to understand. I didn't want you to vote. I said we will vote when we have respect. Okay. One of the things I was after on the channel that I felt very much, it didn't start off that way, it just kind of evolved into that, was reparations. It's something that I know that we need as people and we deserve as people. We've been through hell in this country and back around the world. But here in this country, we have been in the belly of the beast and we have not received any compensation. And the system is designed to ensure our poverty. It's designed to ensure our demise, to be honest. Okay. Now, has Democrats, they they say that they're our friends, but technically we never get anything other than we get out to vote. We push the vote so they can get in office. After that, nothing. So that push will continue at some point. But right now, I'm not interested in the reparations conversation. What I am interested in is talking about the future direction of this particular channel. I do intend to talk about Black geopolitics. But the problem is, for most people in America, We do not even know what geopolitics really is as Black people, from a Black perspective. We know what it is intellectually, from a global perspective, from a U.S. perspective, but not as it relates to Black people. When I say Black people, I'm talking about African Black people, indigenous Black African people. I'm talking about Black Americans in this country, usually ADOS, those that are descendants of slaves. And then I'm talking about the diaspora, Black diasporans across the globe. We have been oppressed, we have been humiliated, we have been demeaned, we have done imperialized, everything you can imagine, from our minds to our bodies to our lands to our resources to everything, even our very identities. And so, in order to talk about geopolitics, we have to look over at Africa because that's the only place with land. That's the only place where they could technically have geopolitics. All right. We can look at Haiti and things like that too, but they don't really have geopolitics. Okay. So I'm not even going to talk about the diaspora because those nations don't have geopolitics. The bigger nation that the nations or the continent that we care about, the 54 nations in the continent, we care about is Africa. Because if Africa can get it right, then that means the diasporas get it right. All right. And then the African Americans would have somewhere to go. All right. And right now we have nowhere to go. We're getting ready to go through another level of hate, of viciousness. What's about to happen to African Americans in this nation, if it were not for God, would be some of the most horrific genocide you will ever see. But God has something else to say about that. And we're going to talk about that too, because God is stopping all of that. That's not going to happen. And if they get ready to try to do it, they're going to learn and they're going to see who the real God is. And they're nothing but men. They're going to learn the hard way. All right. But so I already know that's not going to happen. And we'll talk about some of this stuff moving forward. But on Black geopolitics, in order for us to talk about geopolitical issues and things of that nature, then we have to talk about Africa. And the problem with Africa is just like Black Americans and just like Black diasporans, they were colonized in the head, in the mind, and the body, in the land, in the resources, and everything. And many of them have no geopolitics. They have nations, but they mean nothing on the world's scale. Nothing. So all of their economy is controlled by others, their politics controlled by others. So, in order to understand it, we're going to take a step back. Okay, because I specialize in, I like technology. So that's my background is in technology. I have a background in science. It's not detailed science, but it's science good enough. I have a background in definitely the scriptures. I know the scriptures better through and through. Okay, I really do. And the Lord continues to teach me. I'm not saying I'm the best at it. There are many people out there. God gives different understandings to different people, more illumination to some other people. But when you look at it holistically, I bring a lot to the table there. All right. I'm a journalist, so I have lots of background in history, geography, things of that nature. So I want to bring all of this together. So while my background is in journalism, and then I was a consultant. I left journalism after 10 years of working in professionally. Then I moved into technology, worked in that industry for about 25 years. I still technically consider myself in the industry for about 25 years. I started off at the bottom, worked my way to the top, leading consulting practices for major consultancies. And then from there, I moved in. Obviously, Christianity is a huge part of who I am, the Bible. And so we're going to talk about all of that in a little bit. So before I move off of this video, I do want to tell you the new focus of this channel for the next several months at least. It will be in bringing you up to speed biblically, historically, politically, geographically. I want you to understand who we are as people so that we can all get on the same page about who we are before we can even talk about geopolitics. Okay, so that's going to be the focus of this channel. Will have another channel once I feel that we are ready to the background information has been provided to you. Then we'll move over and begin just talking about geopolitics on this channel only. All right, but I may have move over some of the Bible things over to another channel and some of the deep history over to another channel. But here we will really focus on Black geopolitics. But before we do that, we do have to come up to speed. All right. I hope to see you guys soon. And thank you for joining Black Geopolitics.
If you enjoy learning about Black geopolitics, Black history, news, politics, religion, and more, please subscribe and leave a comment.